Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcats offense takes the field. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Just flip me something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Snagged on the outside. It's Leon. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. The Bearcats are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the foot.
Move out of the way, brother.
My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Selvia. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
What I do there.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Coming after it.
How did he make that catch forward now?
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Off the RPO, complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down.
Oh.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play.
Medals and automatic out. That's what they call him.
35, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Getting some heat.
Oh, catch that, brother.
Pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's beyond. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
That ain't gonna happen.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive.
Get us 3. Get us 3.
That 3 in their back pocket.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
Oh, wow.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, ladies.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to go option. They're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Running for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah, baby.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This is so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with a positive play. Positive yards, hand the football off, to set up a good 2nd down.
They'll run it from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense,
oh, freaking grounding.
Like that is just a gut punch.
Yeah, dummy.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
What a catch. What a catch from a fella.
Fouled and brought down by the defense.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Tried to.
Fires up the ball, now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wide
out.
Wide open.
Stay in your zone, brother.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They want to throw it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Yep. Load that.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one.
What the? What?
Stopped at the 29.
Just 8 3 tackles.
Running room after coming out of the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is
Fairchild, please pinch it.
You have time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half.
Pinch it for Stuart Fairchild. He's going to get out.
He'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. FIU will line up the punt.
Stuart Fairchild is taking flat.
Kick it away.
Could you please go pinch hit him?
He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
He's not ready to hit.
The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the play.
Bro, this guy's tail, man. Why do we put him out there? This is going to be an out. He's hitting 103. Holy moly.
Get that one positive
103, it says.
those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. They're going back to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it.
Oh, frick. We caught it.
It's complete on the right side. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone.
Why are you walking around? That'd be beautiful.
How to make it an easy.
Please don't let Stuart Fairchild eat. I don't want to. I really do.
And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on first.
Oh, wow. He walked him.
With jet sweep pass. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Thank you, God. We appreciate you, God.
They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will gets back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into
How do you catch that, bro?
And fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's the handoff. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down.
First down,
Let's go.
You know you always want to establish
Let's
the run
go.
game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They're going to ride this running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now on 2nd down. He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Wasting time.
Give to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
That is
The
not
passing game
that.
sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They'll go to the counter play. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting it up.
Let's go.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oi! I'm about to say.
Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got
Oh yeah, that's big, baby.
And the ball is picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. First down for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Wants to throw on 3rd. A little screen to the running back. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over.
Oh, fight effect. I should have some room over here.
Looking for a gap. It's Leon. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quarterback checking the play. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot.
Oh,
this will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores, you've got to push the ball down the field, take more chances.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one.
What on earth?
And he'll
what the?
Take it to the end zone.
How do you let that get off?
Florida International.
Okay.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you.
Right, so you're actually so trash, brother.
And they're still able to get a nice game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
When you get this deep in the season and that 0 is still in the lost column, that target on your back just gets bigger and bigger.
And some people handle it better than others. We've seen some teams melt late in the season, and we've seen other teams thrive on it and embrace it. So this team so far has embraced it, and everything they've shown me, Jesse, throughout the regular season says that they're going to continue to embrace it and continue to play well.
Yeah, that's a great point, guys. They've got the target on their backs right now. They're not sneaking up on anybody the way they might have done earlier in the year when we didn't quite know who they were or what they're about.
Through the minors after being drafted by Boston in the 4th round in 23.
I won't be here next year. So fellas, we'll get you recruited, but I won't be here next year.